Children are often told that commas show where to pause, but that can lead to commas being sprinkled everywhere. I'm Marie from This Child Can, and I'm going to show you how to explain commas as a way of making writing clearer. Welcome back. Today's lesson is all about commas and how they help the reader. Not every long sentence needs a comma. But what we're going to do today is we're going to look at commas in lists, and then we're going to look at how they can support sentence clarity. But an important question to ask is, what job is the comma doing? We'll start with commas in a list. In this sentence, we have, I packed a pen, a ruler, an eraser, a highlighter, and a glue stick into my pencil case. The commas separate the items, and the final and does the joining for us. We don't need to put a comma before that final and. And the commas help the reader to see all the individual items in the list. So what happens when the list items are longer? Let's see. I packed 3 pens, a pack of colourful sticky notes, 2 yellow pencils, a blue pair of scissors, and an old green pencil sharpener in my pencil case. Now the list items are not just one word. Most of them are groups of words. So the commas help the reader to see where one item starts and then where it ends. So commas in lists can be really useful to identify this. Sometimes children put a comma where they feel a tiny pause. I packed my pen and my ruler. That comma after packed isn't separating any list items. So an important question to ask is, which items are the commas separating? And if that comma is not doing a job, take it out. Now let's look at commas for clarity or for making sentences clearer. Sometimes a comma can be used to help stop the reader from taking the wrong meaning. It can say, read this bit separately. And commas can help to group words together. What do I mean by that? Well, let's look at an example. Here we have, let's bake, children. Mum is clearly intending to gather the children around to do some baking. We put the comma after bake to create a pause, and it also shows that we are addressing who is coming after the comma. So in this case, we're talking about the children. However, if we miss the comma out by accident, suddenly the sentence takes on a whole new meaning. Let's bake, children. We can see that that comma is a tiny punctuation mark, but it makes a great big difference to the sentence because these children are clearly in trouble. Another use of commas is when we speak to someone directly by name, and commas can help to show that. Well done, Sam. Come here, Aisha. Stop running, William. The name is not part of the action, but the comma shows who is being spoken to. We can also use commas to help separate opening words or phrases from the main sentence. Here's some examples. Yes, I finished it. After all, we had practiced. Luckily, the dog came back. Here you can see the comma is clearly separating the first part of the sentence from the main message. Now this last example, luckily the dog came back, is also an example of a fronted adverbial. Now you can watch our other video on fronted adverbials if you want to know more about those. But beware of the dangerous pause rule. Sometimes children are told, just put a comma where you take a breath. Now this can work, but it's not reliable. So a better approach is to ask, what job is the comma actually doing for the reader? Is it separating items in a list? Is it showing who is being spoken to? Or is it helping to avoid confusion? Or is there another reason? There are other uses of commas in writing, but we've stuck with these main ones for now. So there you go. Now you can see commas are not just for small pauses. They are there to help the reader understand the sentence more clearly. Thanks for watching. I hope this video helped. And if it did, please like it and share it with someone else who might find it useful. Don't forget to subscribe to This Child Can for more calm, practical tips to help support children's learning. And tell me, what's a tiny punctuation mark that caused you a huge misunderstanding?